Giant 96 Real Radio on Penny Lane, broadcasting live from Doubletree, downtown Memphis, part of the 32nd Annual International Blues Challenge. And it's just been wonderful to be here at the Doubletree, downtown Memphis. And, of course, thanks to the Blues Foundation and all the volunteers and all the bands and everyone that helps make this possible. And from Canada, part of the Loyal Blues Fellowship, I would like to welcome to the show Kim Dolittle and Brian Wakeland. How are you guys doing?
Great. How about yourself?
Well, I'm doing great. Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
So tell me a little bit. I always like to ask people, especially when you're from different parts of the world, what's the blues scene like in Canada?
It's great. It's great. I mean, the Toronto Blues Society, and then all of the outer skirts. There's always smaller blues foundations everywhere, like the one that sponsored us, Loyal Blues. And right across the country, it's a large scene. It's gone from being a niche market to a large market.
Wow. It must be nice as musicians to see that grow.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Now, I love the quote on your website, "May all your blues be the musical kind."
I just said that once, and I thought that's kind of something I think I should just keep on saying.
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
Because blues is not always a negative music. It's a lot of things, a lot of colors to it.
There's a
And
lot of
hopefully those are the only blues.
a lot
you
of
have.
blues that gets you up dancing.
Indeed.
That moment when the music's going through your body and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
You bet. I can't dispute that.
So tell me about when you and Brian first met.
Go ahead.
We met a long time ago, 30 years ago.
Wow.
At a gig, and never seen each other again until about 3 years ago. And she was looking for a songwriter to co-write with, and I answered
You have to get closer to the mic.
Really? Did you know that you'd met before? Did you know who she was? Did you remember her?
What's that? Sorry?
Did you remember her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't remember me.
I didn't remember that. I was like, oh, that was my 20s. I said to him, let's see, when you're fresh from the backwoods of Nova Scotia, you end up in Toronto and you're playing music. It was just a blur.
So how do you guys go? How's your typical songwriting process together?
Well, we've written a lot separately, and we've been working a lot on that, and now we're starting to composite pieces with Brian, myself, and Delbert, the bass player, and we have been focusing a lot on what they've written, what I've written, and making it better and stronger. And Brian's very good with the hooks and knowing how to put that together.
We bring pieces to
Yeah.
song starts.
Yeah.
A good idea.
Yep.
As you come from her.
Wonderful. Will you play a song for us this morning?
We will. This one, actually, you may have heard of a lady named Susie Vinnick from Canada. She's amazing, great blues singer. She and I wrote this tune together. I had this idea for it when I was giving advice to a guy who was having trouble with his girl. I said, you can't get her and then forget her, because he wasn't paying attention to her. And then in true, musician fashion, all of a sudden I start hearing in my head, you know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, I
check,
had
1,
a
2.
song. So.
Sorry
Are
about
you
that.
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. All right, you can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. You can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. Here's some words of wisdom if you wanna get your baby back. In the beginning, everything was so sweet. You'd walk right in, sweep me off my feet. We were in love. Ooh, yeah, we were in love. Well, a little time ticked and something has changed, and that hair on your face is completely deranged. And what once was cute is getting on my last nerve. Oh, you can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. You can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. Here's some words of wisdom if you wanna get your baby back. Oh, in the beginning, everything was nice. Now I'm walking around in Crocs instead of high-heeled shoes, and there ain't no peaches being shaken from my tree. That's right. You're in this room and so am I, and neither one of us catches the other one's eye. I think it's time we took this matter into hand. Ooh, you can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. You can't get her, then forget her. It just don't work like that. Here's some words of wisdom if you want to get your baby back. Come on, Wolfgang. Oh, don't you know real true loving is so hard to find? Let's sit down and talk it out, honey. Can you make the time? Ooh, you can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. You can't get her, then forget her. Just don't work like that. Here's some words of wisdom if you want to get your baby back. Here's some words of wisdom if you want to get your baby back. That's right. Here's some words of wisdom if you want to get your baby back.
All right, from the Loyal Blues Fellowship, Kim Dolittle and
Thank
Brian
you.
Wakeland. And did your friend take your advice?
No.
He did? Oh,
It's got a new one now.
he's got to do it. All right. Maybe he'll listen the second time.
Well, we'll see.
So where can we follow you online?
www.kimdolittlemusic.com
And www.thewolfgangbrothers.ca.
and Facebook, of course, and every social media form known to man.
Well, thank you for coming on a trip with Penny Lane on Giant 96.
We really appreciate you getting in touch. Thank you.